Hey everyone, it's Bethany from Beth and Books and welcome back to this book nook. Today we are doing something a little bit different, something my channel hasn't seen before, and that is a clothing haul. If you don't know, which I guess you won't unless you watch me on my stories, I'm really into fashion as well. Not exactly following fashion trends, but expressing myself through what I wear. I realised that I really like plaids, florals, and the colour scheme of black, white, cream, blue, green, purple. Oh, is it really me if I don't have a hair tie on my wrist? And since then, essentially, I've gone on that shopping trip with Mum, which you guys have seen, and I have been thrifting my little heart out over the past few months. So this massive accumulation, and it is massive, you might want to pause this right now and go get yourself a cup of tea, is an accumulation over the past, I would say 2 months. Yeah, I think 2 months is accurate since lockdown was lifted here in New Zealand, and I will be trying everything on for you. So let me just scooch across and we can get into it. I decided to scooch this way, the lighting's better. So the first item I have here is this blue dress. I got this for $1 on Trade Me, and it has these really cool beaded patches that says boom, oops, love, and what's this again? The googly eyes and a star, and it's a shirt dress. And it definitely needs a bit of a steam, but I picked this one up because it was just different. I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe, but I'd quite like a collar, especially if it's for school, and I can dress this one up quite nicely with some tights and boots. Next up I have this dress. This is from Zara. It's part of their Treffer Look collection. I got this one for $30 from Recycle Boutique here in Palmerston North, and it is this little flowy dress. I did have to do some stitching in there because there was a massive hole in one of the seams, but I could not pass it up because just look at this gorgeous embroidery and the little flares. I just think it's really cute. It is a bit short, but I think because it's so covered up top and it's long sleeve, it still looks okay. In fact, it looks more than okay. I think it's really cute. All right, next up we have something that when I saw it on the rack, I was kind of like, do I like that or don't I? But I tried it on, and it is this flowy white floral. Again, you'll see if there's a pattern, it's normally floral or something like similar. Anyway, white dress, and I got this one for $8 from SaveMart. And what actually really drew me in is that this neckline, I mean, you'll see it when it's on, but this is elasticated, and I thought it was going to be really uncomfortable, but actually it's quite comfortable and it's quite flattering on my shoulders because I often have shoulder issues. I've got wide shoulders, which makes a lot of tops, dresses and jackets really hard to get me to fit properly if they're like quite tight around this area, but this one is actually really nice. And the last thrifted dress I have here is this gorgeous floral green sequined item. It goes all the way to the bottom, it's completely floor length, and I picked this one up for $12 on Trade Me plus shipping of about $3. And honestly, I just love this scoop, and this is not just a casual dress. We have the school ball coming up, and I don't want to obviously outdress the students because it's their night. So I picked this one up because it's a little bit like dressed down, but still I think quite flat, and I'm imagining it with some like strappy sandals. I'm also contemplating taking it into a seamstress and seeing if she can just tighten it around my waist a little bit. So then we get on to the new dresses I bought with Mum. When was this? This was last week now. You guys would have seen the Come Shopping With Me vlog, and essentially I bought lots of dresses because it's coming into winter, so they had their summer sale on. And the first one I got is this black and white dotty, it's kind of like a midi length mullet skirt dress with this belt that goes around the waist. It's got a really flattering V here with a popper, yeah, like with a little hook in it, and it just drapes absolutely beautifully. Let me get the price tags. And for this I paid $40. All right, here it's kind of hard to see on the hanger, but we have the same kind of style of dress. It's this light blue, oh, am I doing it right? Wrap dress with longer sleeves, and as you go down to the bottom, it changes into this white floral pattern. And again, it's got a little belt to cinch it in. This is another dress, like the other one I suppose, where for the winter I can just so easily put tights and boots on, but in spring and summer it's just a gorgeous little floaty dress. And I paid $35 for this one. Next up we have again another floral. Can you tell I was just loving their floral range? It's a white kind of smock dress. It's actually a really similar cut to the Zara dress I showed you earlier with the black and colourful embroidery. It's got some long sleeves, and yes, those are holes. There's actually a slip that comes with it. So although the holes are see-through here, you obviously have a slip underneath, so stops people seeing, and it's just a really lovely fairy dress. When I tried it on, I think I said something about feeling really floaty and fairy-like, so. Oh, and that was, I think, $35. Ooh, and where did I get them from? All of those new dresses I just showed you were from Tawa in the Tawa Outlet Centre shopping mall down Wellington's Way. The next two dresses I actually got from Max, and they were on their faulty rack. Both of them had a missing button, so I just fixed it myself, and both of them I think I paid $30 for. So yes, I personally think that's a bit expensive for a faulty dress, but I just really loved how they looked and I couldn't say no to them. So the first one I have here is in the words of Ashley from Best Dressed, a picnic dress. I don't want to swear on my channel. I'm going to try avoid that as much as possible. And it's just this really nice gingham print dress with this flared shoulder and a belt to cinch it in at the waist, classic me style. And I have been looking for a cute gingham style picnicky pattern dress for so long, but I couldn't find one that actually has a little difference to it. And the button that I fixed on was this one on the back. And then lastly from Max, I squeezed myself into this one. The button that was missing was this top one, and it is this gorgeous polka dot, inverse polka dot of the Tawa dress. And it's completely almost floor length. The buttons go all the way down, and it has this gorgeous little corset moment here, so it really cinches me in, and I feel just almost like an elf princess. I don't know why, but some of these dresses are just giving me such like fantasy vibes, so that when I wear them though, I feel really good. And I think that's really important to think about when you're shopping. It's not just do you like the item, it's do you feel good, do you feel confident? Because in a way, fashion can be an armor for some people. I know that when I'm at work, if I don't feel professional or if I don't feel good in what I'm wearing, I actually have the not greatest day. It's just a psychological thing with me. Let me know if you guys have the same, it's not an issue, just the same outlook if what you wear affects you as well. But anyway, super gorgeous, and I'm so enamored with it. Oh, this hair is annoying me. Let me tie it up. Good enough. Right, so I feel like the next natural progression from dresses is skirts, and I have two here, starting with the thrifted one. I have this, let's show you up close. It is a black and white, again, picnic kind of, what's the actual name of this? I only think of it as like picnic pattern now. But it is a pencil length skirt with its classic little slit at the back. And I got this one for $4.50 from the Recycle Boutique sale rack. And then, you know, that fairy white dress, I saw it in a skirt and I could not resist. And the reason why I love the skirt version so much is because the back of it has this drop, which means that it covers my butt completely. As I've kind of mentioned, I like my waist cinched in, which also means when I'm wearing bottoms, I like things high-waisted. So the skirts, often if they're like a mini kind of style, when they're high-waisted, essentially I got a long butt and my butt just gets on show, and it is the most annoying thing ever, finding things that fit my body. I'm not like annoyed at my body itself, it's just sometimes there's a piece of clothing you really want and it seems to just never fit people if they are slightly outside of the normal body type. So, and then naturally after skirts comes pants. I don't really wear shorts, so we just skip that genre. And first up here I have three pants of, honestly, they're like exactly the same pant. They're just a different kind of cream beige colour, and I got these all off Trade Me and I paid about $10 for all of them. And essentially it's just a boyfriend mum style pant, high-waisted, and they just are good basics that I really needed to pick up. One beige pant I want to show you in particular though is this pair. Now these I got from SaveMart for $8 and I cannot believe, like, I think they must be the best find I've ever found in a SaveMart, especially for pants, because they are this high-waisted, pleated, that's not an ironed in pleat, that's an actual like sewed in pleat, pair of tan trousers with this gorgeous little element on the back, and they are from the brand Sherlock. I've never heard of them. The tag is really worn down, but they feel like such good quality and they fit me like a glove. I cannot express how much I love to wear these pants. And then we go on to the new pants I've bought, and essentially they're both cargo pants, just a different kind of style. When I was Pinteresting after I realised I didn't like my wardrobe clothes anymore, I realised that a lot of the things I was pinning for the more casual, streety vibe side of my style had cargo pants, and I didn't have any, so I bought a couple. So first of all we have these, in my mind these are more like parachute pants. They are this light and dark tan pants with some really cool pocket and zip details and some ruching at the bottom. Now granted, when I wear these and I walk in them, but honestly they're so comfortable, I'm not mad. They're like wearing sweatpants, but I wear them to work because I dress them up. I really love these, and the pockets are workable, so I can use them as, you know, snack pockets. And then the other pair I bought, you could probably guess, is a classic pair of black ones. Again, all of my pants are high-waisted, and these ones are from, I never said, these ones are from Nastygal, and these ones I bought off ASOS, and they're the brand called Zaya, Z-Y-A. They couldn't have been more than about $30 or $40 though. That's kind of my budget when I buy clothes items brand new. But anyway, these also have the pockets, at these times they are poppered, and they have a taper at the end as well. And I actually wore these as my Elizabeth Salander inspired look in my video coming up. I don't think you've seen it yet. Ooh, little spoiler for yous. So next up is tops, and this is possibly one of the regions, aside from pants, where I realised I really had nothing to wear for work. I was really struggling, especially this year, because I've moved from a little agricultural school where I could get away with jeans and hoodies to a high school where, you know, it's a bit more dressy, and honestly I prefer dressing up as well, so I decided I needed some more smarter tops. So first of all we have, again, this is Thrifted, and then I'll show you the new top. And this is a SaveMart buy. I think I got it for $7, and I picked it up because I could not resist the little special floral cutouts on the sleeves, and then it also has them at the bottom, although realistically I'm going to tuck these into pants. But either way, if I don't want to, there's some bottom detail as well. This one is actually kind of like a thrift flip. So when I bought it off Trade Me for $5 plus shipping, there was like one stitch here and the rest of it flared out. But I actually decided I wanted it to wear it more as like an overtop blouse, so I actually just stitched the whole thing together. Don't look too closely on the back because some of the knots are pretty gnarly. I think the best thing about this is that it's really soft. Like when you buy mesh things or look at mesh things online, often they can be really scratchy and really plasticky, but this one actually is so nice. I have no issue wearing just this against my skin with a little cami underneath. Another SaveMart purchase this time. It is this Zara blouse. I got this for $6. It had a button that was coming off, so I just sewed it back on. And again, it's floral. You've definitely noticed now a pattern with my patterns, and I just couldn't get over the earth tones of this and how unique a pattern it was. I thought it was bold without being too overpowering. I don't like when my florals are too like pinks are really in your face pink. I think it can ruin or make something look a bit cheaper, just my personal opinion. And the only downside of this is it could really do with one more button, but I don't have a matching one at the moment, but eventually I think I will get around to popping another button in there. My last thrifted top is an Adidas one. Tell me, do you say Adidas or Adidas? I say Adidas, so don't come for me, don't at me. It's this cute lilac one. I picked this up from Recycle Boutique for $23. Recycle Boutique can be expensive, but this was just in a really good condition and I loved the colour. Like I said, one of the colours in my palette is purple, and specifically it's this really light coloured purple, which can be very hard to find. And then the last top here is new, and I also got this one from Cuba, and it is this gorgeous ruffly kind of shirt. I just love it so much. When I first saw it on the hanger, I was a bit hesitant if I would like the high neckedness of it, if it would feel a bit, you know, a bit choky, a bit asphyxiated, but honestly I think it looks quite nice and I am not mad at it at all. I do have to wear a cami underneath, which lazy me sometimes avoids, but I just couldn't say no to the just absolute sheer gorgeousness of this. Alright, next we have jackets and cardies. All of these are thrifted. I didn't buy any of these brand new. And first up is, let me unfold her, this beautiful seafoam bluey green cardie with these buttons, which ultimately the whole reason I picked this up, the colour and the buttons sucked me into this. I paid, I think it might have been $10 for this from SaveMart, and it's a cardie that I've styled untucked and tucked in, and I love it both ways. Oh, and that's an exclusively Easy Buy brand, so from quite a few years ago. Next up we have this purpley silvery blue puffer jacket. No matter what light it is in, it always looks a bit different to me. Today it's looking almost like purple, but it's this gorgeous puffer jacket. The brand is Witchery. I bought it for $12. It had a few faults on the back of the hood. See if I can point them out to you. Like these little romps, which is why it was the price it was. And I never wear my hood up, so I didn't even have to fix anything. I just wear the hood down, and it is super warm and such a good buy for going into this autumn winter season that New Zealand is currently in. Next one I stole from my brother, don't hate me, and it is this Abbey jacket. You'd have seen me pick this up in one of my reading vlogs. He said I could, by the way guys, it was completely okay. He had two of them. He said I could use one and wear one. And I just really like the camo pattern on it. Yes, it has a German flag. Don't be one of those people who thinks, nah, you support Germany in the war. One, don't hold an entire race to what a couple of people, okay, maybe more than a couple of people, but what a few people did. Two, is a fashion statement. And three, this is from an army surplus store, so it was actually made for army people in Germany. Army people, soldiers in Germany, but it's obviously surplus. So just understand that, yes, it's got a German flag, but there's nothing wrong with Germany. There's nothing wrong with Germany. Germany is not the people's actions from the past. Just putting that out there. Another one in that green colour is this kind of bomber jacket. It's a bit weird because the sleeves are purposely angled, so when I wear it, I'm not wearing it like, you know, that TikTok thing, but it just does feel a bit funny, but at the same time it's super warm. It's a really good outer layer jacket. I love the gold zip, love the orange inside. I think I paid $8 for this from SaveMart, and it's just in such great condition. It's also got like the little popper details here. I had to have it. Okay, lastly, this is, I know I said this with those pants, but this is one of those thrift finds I was so proud of, and it is this camel coat. Oh, it goes all the way to the bottom. This was $20 from a local SPCA shop. It's part cashmere, part wool. It has, here we go, that little sigil which says that it was made in Italy, wool and cashmere. And honestly, it just fits me so perfectly, and it's such a good length on me because I'm decently tall. I'm 5'10" and a half. That half definitely counts. And when I wear heels, which I often do, I'm closer to 6 foot. So this just really, I don't know, it gives me such Matrix vibes, but in a more if you're still here, thank you. I admire you so much. We have 2 more categories to go. That is workout wear and shoes. So workout wear, I know some people can think, ooh, that's gross buying it second hand, but you just have to look out for ones that say hardly worn and look in real good condition. So with that being said, I have 3 pairs of leggings here that I got off of Trade Me. The first pair I got for I think $10, and they are these Nike newspaper print ones. I just really was enamoured by the pattern. The only downside is that it is it is like the cloth material rather than the shiny legging material, but it does pass the squat test if you're wearing nude coloured underwear. So I'm not mad, I just try not to wear these on a day when I know I'm going to be squatting, but if it's like an upper body day, then I'm all for it. I then have a classic black pair of Nike ones. They just have the little tick on the bottom, and I picked these ones up. I think these were more expensive, like $40, but they were essentially new, and I just splurged a bit, to be honest. I just saw them, they were in such good condition. They were Nike, so I was definitely sucked into the whole brand thing. I'm aware of that. I'm not going to hate myself for it. I wear these to death because they're black. And then the last ones I have are my favourite ones I've picked up, and they are these like electric blue, black, I don't know what pattern you call these, just someone's gone with the black. And these ones are, I think they're Adidas. Yep, they're Adidas. And I picked these up for $8. They still had the tags on them, and I got them for $8, and they fit me so nicely, so I'm super stoked with that. And then from Recycle Boutique, excuse me, I picked up this t-shirt. Technically I could have put it in my like t-shirt one, but that Adidas t-shirt I'm going to actually wear like not in the gym, but this one I'm using purely as a gym t-shirt. It has a, where is it? Has a little pen mark. Can you see that? Can we see that? Has a little pen mark on the first D. I don't even know if you can see it, but that meant it was reduced to like $10, and I just picked it up. Okay, now we have 5 pairs of shoes. All of these are off of Trade Me. So I've been really getting into the gym, and my one pair of gym sneakers are these fluoro orange ones, which I have had for, I bought them in year 13. They must be going on like 7 years old. So I decided I really needed some black ones, just so they went with all my gym outfits. Yes, I'm one of those people who try to pair together gym outfits. It's me, don't hate me for it. And I got these, I think I paid $30 for them off Trade Me. But then what happened is I realised, well, now I've got a black pair, but what about all my purple and blue gym tops? I need shoes to go with those. Yes, like I said, I'm one of those people. So I found these. I paid $20, I'm pretty sure, for these. Plus shipping is about like $5 for shoes off Trade Me. They're purple, they're grey, there's a bit of dirt on them, but honestly, they're so comfortable. They're the, what are they called? Free run style, which means they're super light. Like, honestly, if I had to weigh this, I don't know if it would come up. Don't know why I'm shaking it. That's not helping me weigh it, but... And then I saw these. Now, these are my favourite colour in the world. They're the sea foamy, bluey kind of colour, and I was just... couldn't pass up. I did pay, I think it was $60 for these, but these ones you've got to understand, they are the Flyknits. I should know that if I'm so into it without looking at the tag, but these are the Flyknits, and they are so expensive to buy brand new, and these are like in brand new condition. Like the soles are just not worn down at all, and they're just, oh, I love them, I love them, I love them, and that's what's important when you're buying things for yourself. So I do now have 4 pairs of sneakers, but honestly I wear them all, so I'm not mad. So 2 more pairs of shoes. These are more like worky kind of ones. First pair, I have this pair of black loafers. They are from Pulp, and I paid $25 for these. Now I have had to put in like little sole inserts and a little heel, can we see that? A little heel thing, because they are a bit too big for me without those, and I'll be honest, they're still a tiny bit too big for me, and I haven't actually worn them to work yet. I'm just want to be comfortable when I'm at work, and the most comfortable shoes I ever have are heeled boots. Don't ask me why, I just find them super comfortable to walk in. Like if I don't wear them by the end of the year, then I'll just sell them on. And then for the last pair of shoes, I have these Isabella and Selmy slingback heels, they are called. They are this gorgeous blue. Again, I'm just sucked in by the blue colour, and they actually fit me around the heel. I have to admit though that my feet are quite slim, so my feet do move a little bit in these, but I have worn these to work and I did survive in them to the end of the day. So I think I just need to get used to having like straps around my heels, because like I said, I often just wear boots. And that's it. Wow, if you're still here, thank you so much. And please make sure you leave a like down below if you enjoy this kind of film Film. Wow, I'm not a director. If you enjoy this kind of video, I know it's quite different from my usual content, but if you want me to keep doing these kind of hauls, please let me know. Otherwise I just, you know, leave it to myself to enjoy my new clothes. But with that being said, enjoy all the places you go on your own reading adventures, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.